Alright. Greetings, fellow humans. Marshio here. Today I'm going to be playing some, it's the normal turbo 125 armor warrior, except instead of Odin as a win con, we have the new, very funny, I say new, but it's the same card, except it got buffed. Spore Empress Moldara shuffles a bunch of spores into your deck. They just added Battlecry Cast 1, so it's like it's a whole new card, alright? It's going to be amazing. Let's go! Spore, you wanted it. What'd it do? Bumped into you at Toronto Regionals. Glad to see you streaming. Well, greetings. Hello. It's nice to meet you. It's my first time watching and it was amazing, so I will like to play with you. Hit me up on Discord. Dockanel. It's already amazing. You should play the dragon who draw a 5-cost spell. Are they cast when drawn? You're returning to Hearthstone after a few years. Welcome back. I know which one you're talking about. Are the spores cast when drawn? I forget. If they're not, then I'm out. Isn't it super late for you? No, it's early. It's 10 a.m. for me. It's not that early. It's like late morning. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Spore in the opening hand, chat. Look at us go. How could we lose with this kind of luck?
My destiny will be my own.
My destiny will eat my shoes. Leprechaunrus. I was like, what's all that noise? But it's the trash humans have come. Do they like being characterized as trash humans? They're actually very nice humans. They just take the garbage. I say they're nice humans, but I actually don't really know them, so it's my story about that.
There be no treasure 6 feet under.
Pirates? I like how the difference between the forged and unforged version of Sanitize isn't that the person successfully removed the things it was trying to sanitize, but it just got really hot. You guys think Ceaseless Expanse is on the bottom? The garbage guy is really proud of his job and really cool. Sounds cool. Well, we'll see how this goes. The problem is Sanitize doesn't really get up to enough damage in this spot. This is like ancient technology pirate rogue. I need a Crocolisk real bad. I suppose this got rid of most of it last turn, right? Maybe I should have just done that. Martian stew flew through to flute. Those flumes had plumes. Whose flumes had plumes? Yes. Those are all real things that I've said before. What? Will I die if I don't do this?
Incredible.
I think it's shatter or bust, frankly.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
We did not get shatter.
Time is running out. You fought well.
What up, Shmoopy? Martian, can you please stand up and get banned? Yep. Poor Schmoops. Rathion versus Spagoon.
My dreaming ends. Your nightmare begins. My destiny will be my own.
My destiny will be my shoes. Is this ever a keep? I don't think so. You had it coming, let's be real. Yes, you did. Peekaboo Marshio. What up, Danny? If you cross Death Threat, I'll draw a 5-mana spell. It's a 2/4.
I see you.
I mean, you can describe it again, and I'll tell you exactly what I told you last time, is that I knew what you were talking about.
My beginning.
And then I'll say what I said last time is, are the spells cast when drawn? Oh yeah, no, they're not. I guess I'm out. But you can remind me again. We can talk about it again. Remember when this thing used to have a head? Pepperidge Farms remembers. That's a little ship in its hand, right? That is like an unbelievably gigantic ship. That ship is bigger than solar systems. Maybe not. It's bigger than large things. Where the heck go, Peekaboo? It pops out. Would you guys want a hug from the Ceaseless Expanse? Hi, Martian. Question, Mr. Stew, but what to run if one doesn't have the sphere? I think if you don't have the sphere, you don't play this deck. I don't want any of these. Sag. Are you surprised? It's like core to the strategy of the deck. It's like asking me, what do you run if you don't have Ceaseless Expanse? You don't run this deck.
I wonder.
Hi, how's Hearthstone nowadays? I've had a break for like a year and a half and was thinking of coming back to it at this point. Well, it's clearly the best. I would only ever play a game if it was the best game I've ever played, so.
Your wish is my suggestion.
There's that. I think we're all kind of in the expansion waiting room at this point. At least I am. Chat, my Ceaseless Expanse is at the worst position in my hand. Where do you think Sphere used to be considered a bottom tier card? Now it's core for 125 armor deck. I mean, it's the same as, it's the same as the last time Sphere was a good card. It's just not good for its own merits. It's good when it does something unique. The first time it was just a cheap weapon in Druid, and Druid otherwise didn't have them. And the second time it put something on the bottom. This needs to be on the bottom.
Feel devastation.
You're sorry you asked? My bad.
After all I've done, the future will not be lost.
I don't think I've noticed a single thing my opponent's played after Zephrys. Now what are they gonna do?
Doomsday, stay away.
Doomsday, stay away! Martian stew in this economy? I know, right? That thing's huge. Is my opponent afraid enough to trade with this? Ooh, they want that dead. They are not interested in suffering that any longer. Alright, we know my opponent has Anar in hand now. I guess I have to trade now.
Become one forever. Doomsday, stay away. Doomsday, stay away. Doomsday, stay away.
Support your local fungi Martian.
Stay alert, my
Well, that's so funny. I'm sorry that your your emote got taken away, but like it was cute that it was like a meme in your community that Shmoopy recently had one of his emotes interpreted by Twitch and banned. But it was a meme in his community that it wasn't a Cthulhu crying, it was something else. And eventually Twitch just decided they also thought that. Silly Twitch. Watching you try to state this in a PC way is very entertaining. Yeah.
You make me doomsday.
Did it have to be another one with a death rattle? But that death rattle doesn't matter, right? Surely. Surely not. Resurrect a different friendly death rattle minion that costs 5 or more? I thought it was 5 or less, chat. I'm so stupid. I might be the stupidest guy. Alright.
Time is running out. How troubling.
How troubling.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Chat, I glubbed up. I don't know what to do. I guess I'll do that. What am I going to do, chat? This is a conundrum. This isn't Mercs, it's true. It's true. Chat, the Mercs video did so bad. Super bad. It like, I don't know. I feel like it did worse than a Pokemon video.
All are nourished and the cycle renews.
How many ETC is too many, chat?
I wonder.
Stylish and deadly.
Perhaps this.
Interesting. Well, I'd have played another card if I hadn't been playing so slow. I really wish I'd played this expensive one. Hey, Jordan. Do I plan on making more Pokemon videos? Yes. That helped me, didn't it? I wish I remember what was on the bottom. So it makes me happy I played one of those 2-cost ones, first of all, but... Why doesn't this have Rush? This was in my hand. I think Ceaseless is the far left, and then it was Polkelps. So is Ceaseless the next one after Lava Gorger? You did say in the Mercs video, once you make a Mercs video, it kills your channel. Well, yeah, it was me. But also, I'm not like super like surprised that the Mercs video didn't do well. I just think it's really funny that like that's not even the.
I bring life and
You know what's really funny is I'm not even dead here. No way! Alright. I got triple ETC'd. That's crazy. My opponent pulled all their stuff out of the ETC and used all of it to kill me. Whatever. What was I saying about the Mercs video? Yeah, I was saying, let me answer that once we get into the next game. But yeah, anyways, I'm not surprised at all that the Mercs video didn't do well, but you know, 800 views isn't even like capturing the core audience that would watch anything Hearthstone. Yeah, there's like there's a group of there's viewers that like want to watch Wild Hearthstone, and I'm a good option for them when I post those videos. And then there's a group that, you know, they just like, they want to watch me play Hearthstone, and they'll watch pretty much anything I post. So like the Mercs doesn't even like 800 viewers doesn't even capture that second audience that has the lower bar. Hello, you're a viewer. Hi, Bruce. Is Mercs deader than Twist? Nobody knows. Chat, I don't want to play against Mage. You play against Mage.
Job's done.
By petal and sword.
You not wish to play against Mage? I suppose someone with the name Mage's Cringe might feel that way. Do I have all the cards in the game, Marshie? Well, I was gonna play Finley. I guess I won't now. I don't remember. I often do, but I've been nerfing, or I've been disenchanting things that get nerfed lately, and usually I eventually recraft them in regular non-golden form. But sometimes I forget. So the answer is usually. Man, this is a terrible one to have in my Spore. Alright, cool. Working out so far. Maybe it's alright. As long as I don't get any with like way less attack than that. It is Bungus time? It is Bungus time.
Presentation is everything.
Chat, did you know that presentation is everything? I don't really want any of these.
I wonder.
You complain of pure vice, man? What? Also, if I Finley now, it puts all of my Lava Gorger tutors on the bottom. Goodbye, that thing.
I do say, I seem to have lost the service.
bigger size?
Chat, I have a question about whether or not you have this in a bigger size.
I ain't talking. Whoa there, Wispies.
Yep, still good. Can you imagine Marshio in a bigger size? No one would know.
Presentation is everything.
Can you stop? Chat, my opponent is so rude. This is the best stream you're watching at this moment? Word, yo. I like how I had the same answer to that situation. I assume Martian is about 10 feet tall. That's probably true.
I do say, I seem to have lost the surface.
I really like this portrait. I wish it wasn't trapped in that
Lend me your power.
thing. I believe in you, Galpal Puns. Someday. Some way. Somewhere out there. Never raid alert? Oh, did you get, did you raid me? Thank you for the raid. Sorry, my, double bubble toil and trouble app doesn't show me alerts. Unrecognized command. Oh, can you give yourself a shout out, Xeno Wild? Thanks for the raid, buddy. Oh yeah, rated with a viewer count of 121. Well done. You thought we were dead? Someone has to be.
Become one forever.
Neat. See, that's what I did, Pug, and oh, it's exclamation point SO. Okay. You're kidding me.
I can't take 'em. Wait, not all of
This is disgusting. Alright, I got this time. There we go. I was doing slash SO, that's why it didn't work.
Ration versus Augur.
will be my own.
My destiny is up your nose.
Your end is only my beginning.
Hey, that person talks like I do.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
They call him Rathian, yet he's calm. Makes you think. Are you expletive kidding me?
Hi.
Hi. Sure, I'll take it. I say I'll take that, but like, it's gonna add so many things in between my Ceaseless Expanse and the bottom of my deck. No, I want that on the bottom.
Job's done.
So I would only need to dredge away one thing in order to get to my Ceaseless Expanse. If whatever I get off the top is
Do you have this in a bigger size?
something playable. That's playable. Sure. Bottom is on the left side of my hand, the right side of my hand is the closest to the bottom. When you Finley.
I do say, I seem to have lost the surface.
Chat, we're sporing it up.
You simply lack perspective.
Can I beat another 125 armor deck with my Spore deck?
I ain't talking.
Thoughts?
Strong and shiny.
Ooh, nice. Well, sort of.
You simply lack perspective.
Actually, that's kind of bad, right? Because all I have to do is damage it a little, and then it just sits on my board, being the worst. You see Cards Warrior? It is Cards Warrior.
I take the crown.
Do you have this in a bigger size? Job's done.
There we go. I fogged up.
Insanity is no excuse for
If they take from the depths, I'm uninstalling. Oh, they took like the only thing I didn't care about. The Lava Gorger, and we're set. Like the rising tide, Titan's flames will never die. Simplify.
Stylish end!
You simply lack perspective.
And that 5/8 really stinks. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Smells like a sicko. Don't do it.
The menagerie is for guests only.
Nice to have Rush in there, I guess.
It burns within us.
Hi Martian, how are you? You know, I'm vibing. Keeping it 1 trillion. About to lose a value war against this warrior. I only have 2 spores left, chat. Whoa! Scripts!
His reign ends now. Destiny burns. To struggle. Destiny burns.
Chat, I have problems. I got a Celebi X for $25 yesterday, so I'm in tip-top shape. Which Celebi?
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
If I overdrew a spore, I will just be so mad.
Too many cards. I have too many cards.
That's fine.
Destiny burns. Keep it together. Keep it together. Destiny burns.
That's a good one. It's a good one right there. Moldara was technically a spore. It draws a spore. It isn't an extra spore. Wish I had some direct damage.
Destiny burns. Destiny burns.
Bummer. That was a cute idea, though.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
I saw the vision. Oh, I read what you said, and then I did it.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
Reno. More like Cheatno, am I right? Do you think there's a play breaker in this? How can you lose the value off when you have 1 Gorgillion health? Because they're about to play Playbreaker? And they have 14 cards. Like, I'm not gonna... Like... They... have to run out of stuff. This is not enough armor to protect me from fatigue. It will not happen. This one. Oh man. What was the third destroyed? That's fine.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
Okay, these have become a liability. Lots of Reno green on ladder might be tough if your deck isn't prepared, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, just don't TNT me out of the business, please. I really need that not to hit spores. Hit the other cards, please. Did hit a spore. Bummer. Alright, this is my last spore, chat. One last chance. Gosh, that was awful.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
What's the cut for the second Dead Man's Hand? I don't know, maybe we'll just play it as is and I'll choose Dead Man's Hand when my ETC doesn't get burned. We did almost get them though, like they had to Reno. Remember? They got really close.
Rathion versus Godfrey.
Dead or alive, my destiny will be my own.
I almost won a game. Yes, it's true.
Your end is only my beginning.
You remember? I remember. Short Claw. Is this meant to be a little Ashbringer? Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Like, if this is the tip of the weapon, like this is where Ashbringer has its head.
They'll solve a murder mystery.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Hey Marshio, how have you been? Haven't tuned in for a bit. I'm getting really into Battlegrounds. I'm doing alright. Chilling. Chilling. Should I play Battlegrounds? I did a Mercenaries video yesterday. Of course I should. Uh-oh. I would recommend it right now. It's in a good spot currently, and the gimmicks this season are enjoyable. What was the worst time to play Battlegrounds? Buddies? Honestly, a couple weeks ago. That was the worst time ever? It was a couple weeks ago? Original release of Buddies. Were they that bad? I remember them being, like, popular. But I don't know. Ancient Marshy knowledge on something he barely paid attention to, so. Xavius and Finley are the last two, right? I don't know why I'm leaving myself up with only 14 health. Seems a little stupid, but I bet I'll live. Buddy balance was atrocious. Uh-oh. Well.
Only good for smashing.
That's my own fault. I lost that game. That game was unlosable. I threw. Oh my goodness, chat. We definitely need a better deck for the second game because I'm wasting all of my patience on this first one. Or second vid. I'd like to do 2 bids in the stream. Gotta lock in. Ugh. Locking into Hearthstone somewhere. I really do need to just like switch to standard for a while, I think. Because I've just been doing the same exact thing for so long that I think I'm just
I will
like
heal the eternal forest. My
know.
destiny will be my own.
We gotta do something to make me care about ranking up in Hearthstone. I don't know what it is. But the fact that I don't value ranking up in Hearthstone is keeping me from being addicted to Hearthstone, which is ruining my content. Heart Standard isn't even that bad right now. It's not about it being that bad. It's like wild better. Samdi. Switching to standard after rotation seems like a great idea. That doesn't help me now.
Your end is only my beginning.
Your end's only my beginning.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
My wife is giggling and laughing out there. Sounds like she's playing with the dog. You being fine? Standard is always in a good spot if you're not someone who's played it. Fair. Hey Marsh, it's been a long time since I last caught a stream. Really nice to be back. Hi Hee-Hoo. It's been a long time since I've streamed.
Time waits for no one.
Hey Marshy, have you given hostage Testroga thought since the Maestro buff? I've given it the same thought that I've always given it, and it's that I'm not playing it until I pull the signature Maestro. It might be in the shop today. Hopefully. Like, you can be sick or annoyed by anything. It's fresh and exciting, even if it's stale for others. Yeah, for sure. That's the thought of all time. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the only reason I haven't played the deck up until now. I was happy to make content with that deck when Maestro cost 6. I've been waiting for to pull the signature Maestro. I'm down to just 4 Peril signatures left. It's really frustrating. Because I don't even like that set. I don't like the aesthetic of that set, except for Maestro. So I've been dumping all of my in-game gold into it for the last, like, year. And still haven't pulled it. I hate the signature system, and I hate myself. Hi Martian, or how we say it in Spanish, El Marciano. Sup?
Job's done.
What? I don't get what your reference is down here. I actually think the deck is pretty solid now. Another thought, put in Poison Weapon and cut all weapons so you have a more proper win con, because once you get Cariol, for example, it's forever scaling. Well, I'll welcome test ideas after I pull the card. Or just get it, because if it's in the shop, like that's what's really frustrating to me about not being able to get the signature Maestra, is because they've put literally every other Peril's signature in the shop. Like, I can't think of one that hasn't. Like, every week they were putting a new one in, and every week I'd get like, okay, which Peril signature is it this time? Surely it's gonna be the one that I want, and it's never ever Maestra. And then when they buff them, instead of putting Maestra in the shop, the exciting one that got buffed, they put Eudora in for the second time. Eudora had already been in the shop, so so you don't have to worry about fatigue since you have infinite armor and won't win before it'll be an issue. I mean, like, I'll worry about that when I pulled the card. I think I've drawn everything with the straws, right? This is a hand I've ever had. I really hate the. Thank you, whoever did that.
I have too many.
I hate the interface on this like chat consolidator, because I can't see if anyone subbed me. I have no idea. First of all, have they? No.
I have too many cards.
But man, stupid mill cards ruining my good time. But like, I can't do moderation. I had to click back into the original thing for everything. It's a disaster. Alright, well, here's this.
Become one forever.
Feel devastation.
Clearly, Blizzard is just scared of you playing that deck and optimizing it. That's why they're not putting it in the shop. Real. Blizzard is still the worst in the industry when it comes to monetizing the games. I wouldn't go that far, but
This must be the way.
they've certainly been making Hearthstone a worse experience the last few years,
This must be the way.
monetization-wise. Hello, recently got back to Hearthstone, your fault. Any good deck recommendations for Wild? I do have a bunch of older cards and a bunch of dust to craft stuff. I'm tired of discard lock that I net deck to play some games. Very good recommendations. I really enjoy playing Miracle Rogue. That one has a lot of replayability. I'd probably be more enthused with Hearthstone if videos of me playing decks like Miracle Rogue did well.
World's burning again.
I have too many cards.
Then I don't know what to do here. We'll play that. Play this. Treant Druid is really cool. Oh, I had a lot of fun with Turbo 125 Warrior for a while. Don't run the Spore guy though. Run Odin. And
This must be the way.
Reno Death Knight was fun. Shout out to Shmoopy for keeping the chat friendly. Shmoopy, apparently you've been keeping the chat too friendly. Can you
I have too many cards.
be mean to the kids for me?
World's burning again.
I have too many cards.
Somehow I haven't milled Sphere or Ceaseless Expanse. Well, it's not because Ceaseless is on the bottom. Chad, is he stupid? Uh, 125 Odin Warrior absolutely destroys aggro. So if like you want to farm aggro, that's a great choice. Recently rewatched your Highlander Quest Demon Hunter videos. What do you think about that deck and where would you place it? Tier 3, just fun. Will it get better next expansion? Mostly just fun.
I have too many cards.
Is this the famous mercenary streamer Martian Brew? It is. It is. Chat, I know I'm gonna burn important things. I just know it. I feel it in my jowls. Yeah. Can Spoiler beat Infinite Anars? I don't think so. Ugh, get me out of this game. Get me out of this game. Client. I've only made one mark, right? It's that first game, and nothing else has been playable. This is terrible, chat. I don't want it. Yeah. Ugh. I don't know what y'all's are, and at this point I'm too embarrassed to ask. Hello to the most furious player of Hearthstone. I am the most furious player, it's true. Also should have won versus Warlock. How does that make you feel? Thought about adding Sirenathrius, Il'gynoth, and Ysera for an even funnier 15 mana combo that might not even win the game. Thoughts? Those are confusing.
Your kindness will be your undoing, old friend.
Your kindness will be your undoing.
Your end is only my beginning.
And I wonder if I should have made this a Highlander deck. Because the spores don't turn off the new Highlander cards. I hate you. And you get brand for more spores. Well, you get brand for 2 spores at a time, but mostly you just get funny Highlander stuff. But I guess, I don't know, is it worth it for just... I was debating not using that there, but like the boards that can clear stop existing with this deck pretty fast, so I don't know. I should have played this with it. That would have ruined them. Surely that would have ruined them, chat. It's not bad. It's not good. Sirenathrius and Il'gynoth, actually a sick combo? Wow, it's a sick combo, huh? Guess it is pretty sick. Darkmoon Fair, Barons, Stormwinds. So they never existed in Standard together. Not that you could get the mana for that. How would you do that if you were gonna try to pull off that combo in Standard? Guess the Demon Hunter questline. I need to hurry up and get these Crocs in the res pool. Looks like it's too late. My power is up your nose. I just used Ysera and played it in Highlander Demon Hunter. I was wondering how it could have been pulled off if they theoretically existed in Standard together. I understood your combo. Finley? All right. Am I drop eligible? Are there Hearthstone drops today? If there are, then I'm drop eligible. I lose though, right? No, they would need to. Alright, do your worst, opponent.
My power is as infinite as the stars.
You fought well.
This deck reminds me of Butt Cheeks. Is there anything else fun? Like I'm so over it now. I'm not even having fun anymore. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. How do I look up the list? Like, you know how in the game you can go to like refund and it'll show you everything that recently got nerfed? What do I do if I want everything that just got buffed? What is worse to face, Murloc Paladin or Automaton Priest? For me, it's neither. Like, I'm annoyed at how bad my deck is, not that slow scaling win condition was able to beat it. Should I play Murloc Paladin? Did anything else cute get buffed? Libram Paladin. I hate facing those decks as a combo deck enjoyer. Combo deck should shred those decks. This is another one of those ones where it's like, no matter what I do, nobody's actually going to watch this video. People don't really care about books. It's like so much extra discounts, chat. Is it worth it to go full spaghetti? I don't have this gold yet. Alright, chat. We've gone full spaghetti. You can't stop me. Libram with Adis? Yes, I will have Adis. Don't worry. And we'll have the Borax. And we need Liadrin. And Linessa. I have to play this now that I've crafted it, but I instantly regretted it. It's like, it's so bad, chat. It conflicts with one of the other things that's in the toolbox. Like, as soon as you've played this, you can't play this until it's gone. But, anyways, I digest. Where's the draw, Draenei? There it is. Is this good? What else do I normally put in these things? Instrument boy. I have bad weapons in my deck now. Oh my goodness, chat. I regret. I'm such a true idiot. I don't know. Oh, it messes up my Crystology. I can't run the weapon tech. Chat, have you seen my button lately? I was looking at it this morning and I was like, I should just press this soon. Yeah, so I've been not pressing it because you want to have like lots of copies of all the nerfed cards when the nerfs come to get full refunds. But like at a certain point, you're just leaving dust on the table like I am. And I could go back and manually like just do things as needed, but that's an amount of tedium that I don't feel like dealing with. So I feel like maybe after the next round of nerfs and before the new cards come out, I'll press the button. Hey, Lamp. Because that also, do I need that much dust? I don't think so. Am I missing any cute Libram things? Its name with enlightened people on the left and right, and the middle is never hit the button, and the left and right is just hit the button. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think like the curve thing. Yeah, I think as long as you're showdown beam, sure, yeah. Yeah, you just want that nice balance between the two of them. You want to like not never hit the button. Well, I don't know. I feel like if you're low on resources, definitely never hit the button. And it does make technical sense to never hit it. Always just dust manually is needed, but that level of chore just ugh. What's the better of Horde? The reason to not press the button is instead of just disenchanting it and having a pile of dust to use, you don't disenchant things unless you need dust right now. And then you go manually disenchant just as much dust as you need right now. So by keeping as many of your cards as you can undusted, that means when nerfs come around, you're more likely to have more copies of cards that are nerfed, because a pile of dust does you no good. But if the card is still a card and it gets nerfed, you will get more dust from it at that point. So it's like, it's not liquidating your assets. This deck is butt chunks, and you can't convince me it's not. Is this draw drain, I think, stupid? Is this stupid? I feel like this is bad. Showdown. Beam. Apparently people think this is a much better card than I thought it was at 3. Like, I'm not saying it's not a good card or a great card, because I think it is, but like, people are telling me that this is one of the greatest Paladin cards of all time when it costs 3. Is that how you guys feel? Bit of a stretch. It's so meh. Must be standard people, honestly, because I've seen it. Also, yeah. It's so, like, it's a fine card. It's a good card. It's just like one of the best Paladin cards ever. I have a very soothing voice, thank you. What? Have you? Does this deck need Chillblade Champion or some form of charge? We've got better than that. We've got Aegis. Is there any way of giving things lifesteal? There is, right? It just ruins my Linessa. Oh, this. If I want to play Hold the Bridge, put that on Linessa. And by Linessa, I mean Aegis. It's like, it's so stupid, right? Because there are so many better things to do, like better ways to heal. But I want to be an idiot about it. All right. I don't want the Draw Naga. Do I really have to? I was trying specifically not to add it. He has a cool voice line, he does. And like, I'm not saying he's not good for regular Librams, I just... I don't really have that much draw in this deck. What should I cut? This deck sucks. I'm uninstalling. Alright, I'm gonna talk to you like your YouTube. Greetings fellow humans, Marshio here. Today I'm going to be playing Libram Paladin because they buffed the Libram stuff from the recent expansion. So we have Interstellar Wayfarer, who had Battlecry, reduced the cost of your Librams by 1, and now it also has Death Rattle. And then Urel, I think, cost 1,000, now she only costs 3. So she's pretty decent. We're going to play some silly Libram Paladin. I always like to play with Darkbane and the Vorax in the deck just because they're cute to me. I also have the Linessa and Liadrin top end to rejuice a whole bunch of extra Librams. We'll see if that works out for us. We'll probably lose all of our games because we suck. I hope you enjoy the games. Thank you so much for watching. Is that a good intro? You guys get hyped? Aegis is a Valkyrie. Valkyrie? Whatever they call it.
Uther versus
Oh my goodness, it's a book off, chat.
I will fight with honor. Behold the
planning on spending my next bonus on wild packs. Want to get back into the game? Word, yo. Word.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
You like the intro? It was great. Thank you. Thank you. I made it myself. Chat, is this really an immediate book off?
I cannot wait to read these.
Bo, bo, bo. Bum, 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 bum,
I cannot
bum.
wait to read
Hey, you
these.
copied me.
May the light
I played that
grant you
card.
peace.
Oh, that was a good draw. Read this, chat. Like how my opponent is also a fan of books. So was Libram Paladin never anything in standard? It's kind of crazy that it got 2 buffs.
Burn away your transgressions.
You know what? We do need the Myrmidon in here. We need the Myrmidon in here because we have way too many discounts, and we need a reason for these things to be good when they're free, you know what I mean? We need at least one, right? I don't know what to cut. Might be Tigress plushie. You don't have a lot of healing otherwise. It's something in standard now, like, because of the buffs, right? Hi, Guapo. Why do half of Libram Paladins play that one Uther skin? This one, it's called like Libram Paladin or something. Like, something, right? Isn't it? I don't know. It has a book in it.
Burn away your transgressions.
Burn away your transgressions.
I cannot wait to read these.
There is time for praise and time for action. Now is the time.
There is time for friends and time for action. Now is the time!
I don't have enough mana.
You know what I think it is? Like, this and this are less exciting now that one of the Librams just gives itself back every turn, right? Like, it's so many extra steps for something you already easily have. I think you'll win the mirror match since your portrait has a book in it and theirs doesn't. Theirs has a book. It's right here. My book's open. Like, I'm actively reading mine.
May the light grant you peace.
Ugh. This is a really bad spell to draw sometimes. Also, I wish I just played it, right? Because then I could have traded with this and felt pretty okay about it. Maybe I still need to do that. Means we're going to overdraw, but... I think you'll die because you're reading a book instead of fighting. I think that's,
I cannot read
you
them.
know, a real possibility.
The plane of water shall fall to us.
What I need is Showdown more than anything. Thankfully, they're dumping all of their buffs into that instead of killing me. think I'm dead. I'm still mad at them for reverting me and not Harpoon guy.
The victory is
I think I need to cut this one. Like, it's nice, but it's too many holy spells that aren't the ones we want to draw. Cold Feet plus Rebuke. We're not playing that version of Libram Paladin. Wouldn't do this version of the deck any good. Should I just play a good one? I could try to make a good Renathal one. The hand was good against any other deck.
Uther versus Thrall.
Uther versus Thrall.
Behold the light's inferno.
Are we playing anything else today? I would like to. You let me know if you have any good ideas. I tried to play Spore Warrior earlier and it sucked too bad. You have ideas but not good ones. We should run Cho like WoW Hobbs. Oh, I do like Cho now on this. I forgot. Forgot about Cho leaving Paladin. How do you feel about Big Spell Mage? One of my favorites in Wild. I don't know if it's good, but it's fun. Apparently, Reno Big Spell Mage is actually pretty decent. I don't play it more because it's not personally one of my favorites, and it tends not to get views. You know what I should maybe do? I should maybe just start like playing whatever I want and let my audience transition from only liking like win conless slop to start liking actual good decks. Would that save the channel? Would it not save the channel?
time has come.
People not liking Big Spell Mage is nuts. Yeah, I always thought it would be a banger. I don't think I've ever had a Big Spell Mage video do well. Ever. For the last like 5-6 years. More Pokemon? I wouldn't take that gamble until I didn't need the money anymore. More Refam. I think people have finally kind of gotten a little sick of Refam. Like, it's not like the Refam videos don't get clicks at all, but they're at like, I don't know, 60% of views or something now when I post them, and I'm running out of thumbs. Like, I've done every conceivable Refam combination in the thumbnails. Done so many of those. Good decks have shorter games, which will perform worse given a large number of people click off after one game. True. True.
The plane of water shall fall to us.
I cannot wait to
There
read
is
these.
time for prayer and time for action.
Starship Druid got a small buff.
Now's the time!
This is the slowest big shaman of all time. Of all time. Who'd like Triant Druid? I might like to play Triant Druid. And they buffed a Triant spell, right? No, we just got a new Triant spell. That's what happened. It's not gonna be that much worse if I play the new Triant spell, right? Maybe I'll do that next. It sounds like fun. I think you should reboot the channel with a tragic yet relatable backstory.
May the light grant you peace.
Now is the time! Now is the time! Turn to the light! Turn to the light!
I won't lie to you, chat. I straight up forgot that was coming back.
Quickly.
I mean, it's fine.
Desires command.
By Spagar's command.
Turn to the light! Turn to the light!
Burn away your transgression.
This is a cool list. Big Myrmidon fan. Word. Play Hummel in that deck. Might have been in order. Yeah. Don't worry about it. We order lulled. It just means chicken stew.
This dungeon reeks of magic. Delightful.
Turn to get ready.
Let the dead rest.
Now this is an order wall. I could have had so many more leave rooms, chat.
You win this.
But we won. Hi, Dune. Love the last video. Finally, some good clickbait. That wasn't clickbait, chat. Come on. Look at this. All right. Here's the thumbnail from yesterday. You can clearly see. You can clearly see I was playing Mercenaries, chat. All right. It's right there. Next, play Twist. I didn't notice it was for Battlegrounds because it came from Discord. Well played. Thank you. Thank you, Max. Mercenaries is definitely top 10 Hearthstone mode. True.
Uther versus Scarlet.
Only I have the antidote.
Behold
Only I have the
in
banter.
battle.
Only I eat the string cheese. I'm up against a Death Knight. What am I supposed to do against that, chat? What does anyone do against a Death Knight? I'm about to like stop trying to force Adis and the Vorax into these decks, chat. Not like because they're so bad, but like they don't mesh with the deck the same way anymore. I feel like I never have a chance to use them because like they're always feel strictly better than just putting on whatever can attack the turn and going face. You know,
Back in my day,
the Librams didn't have that much oomph, right? You did more damage with it if you put it on Adis, whereas right now it does the same damage. Like the new one, it does the same damage as Adis. So like, why would I ever put that on Adis? And like getting back more of the like, it's better to get more of the new one by playing Linessa than it is to like play higher cost Linessa and Liadrin to get back the judgments like we used to. Like it's just so it's so much worse now. It's not a little bit worse, it's like way worse now. Funny plant though. I know, that's why I keep trying. I feel like Adis is such a Marshio signature move. Chat. What? Should put it here so they can trade. Guess I still could. Just take my coin.
You read them.
You read them. Can we beat Worgen Rhodey DK? I don't think so. I love how you smack talk those cards and they're your first two draws. Yeah. Are there card reveals and drops today, or am I dumb? I'm dumb. Not whack-a-mole. Can I draw a Libram discounter one time? One Tim?
The plane of water shall fall to us.
Thank you. Did I enjoy my quote-unquote Battlegrounds gameplay? I did. I did. I actually did have a fun time playing Mercenaries, if you can believe it. I think the core gameplay of Mercenaries had real potential. They gated it too hard behind a extremely boring grind. All they had to do is make the mode accessible, and I think it would have been enjoyable. But well, they had to make the mode accessible, and they also had to make it so that the main PvE gameplay was like, instead of individual bounties that you had to repeat for some reason, like 20-year-old best we can think of technology.
Wait to read this.
You know what they say, chat, if you overdraw, you lose. That's how you know I'm the best gamer. It should have been one you queue PvE and it just gives you a random map that you had to go through. Having it be like the only way to play PvE is you have to go pick a specific mission was so stupid. It would have so much replay value if it just like randomly gave you a new map to go through each time. I honestly have no idea what they were thinking. I feel like that was like a really obvious way to go about it, but what do I know? I'm not a game developer, just some guy.
In the great dark beyond, there is still light.
In the great dark beyond, there's still chunks.
Are we gonna explode? Probably. This is a really bad opening hand. Like, I drew all of my biggest payoffs before the discounts. Luckily, my opponent is playing the hottest trash I've ever seen in my life. We are going to overdraw something. Goodbye. Oh, I wanted that. I'm gonna play this.
Starlight, guide me.
Sword into rushers. These don't rush yet. They need to be 0 to be rush. Wamsamdi. Backseating like a true chit chatter. That's the one we should have overdrawn. Whee.
Let the dark consume you.
Burn away your transgression.
Heal 8, feel great.
The citadel stands strong.
That was nice. Felt nice. Uh-oh. My opponent's gonna draw some cards. Be a shame if I played a Libra from my hand and won. Alright, we got to play Adis. Yay! Adis is random enemy. I thought it was enemy hero. It is random enemy. Warax is gonna clutch me a game trust. Word. Think my wife would make more coffee if I begged her. I'm gonna go get it down on my knees and beg for coffee.
Uther versus Tyrande.
Queen Ajara demands your rebuke.
Behold the light's inferno.
She said, I guess. They're adding my favorite Marvel character to Magic the Gathering. Doctor Doom. Comes out in June. So, gotta find a fun way to build that commander. But, find it. It's this guy. So he's like,
I cannot wait to read this.
he's like solid, right? He's a 3/3 that makes 2 more 3/3s, which is pretty good. He Phyrexian arenas you at the beginning of at the end of every turn, and he's indestructible as long as you have an artifact creature out. He creates 2 of them when you play him. So he's like solid, but he's not like, you know, amazing. So I have to figure out a way to, like, what's the rest of that deck? Like, what do I? Is it just gonna be black good stuff? Like that? Do I build an artifact deck with that? I have no idea. What is the plan? There's an enchantment that I wouldn't run that's supposed to pair with him that has plan as an extra thing on it. There's a Grixis version of him that stinks. Is that real? I couldn't tell. It's like, it doesn't show up on TCG Player. So... blue, black, red. Whenever you discard 1 or more land cards, each opponent loses 2 life. Beginning of combat on your turn, target villain you control gains menace until end of turn. He is a villain. And then it connives. So you draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on the conniving thing. So you can either give him a +1/+1 counter or deal 2 damage if it's a land. Does that stink? It kind of stinks. Yeah. Alright. So I don't care if that's real or not. Did I really have to draw both of these after drawing that?
Burn away your transgression.
So anyways, I have to feel like I have to find a good way to make that command or something. It's leaked? Oh, I see. I don't play Magic, but I know players aren't super happy with the collabs. I think it depends on who you talk to. The people who hate it just really hate it. I think it's both a good idea and a terrible idea. So, I definitely see both sides of it. When the collabs are relevant to me, I really like them. So, like, I think the art style matters. Like the Avatar, The Last Airbender collab, for example, I think could have been fine if the cards themselves didn't look so cartoony. They stand out. If they were drawn in more of a traditional Magic style, I think that they would be better. But like they're very immersion breaking to me. Because their style is so like I feel definitely that way on some of the Spider-Man ones, like the ones that look like they're out of a comic. Definitely feel a little immersion breaking, but could have been drawn in a way that I could tolerate them or enjoy them or whatever. So like, it's kind of the same reason I don't like Perils. Like, Perils art just in Hearthstone, it conflicts with the style of Hearthstone cards so dramatically that it breaks immersion. So like, especially, you know, I think a lot of the people who are fans of the Perils aesthetic are people who weren't invested in the immersion aspect of Hearthstone, which, you know, I don't know. So same thing goes for Magic. When you have things like, you know, SpongeBob and Avatar: The Last Airbender and like very comic book style comic book characters, it doesn't look the same anymore. You know, if you enjoyed Magic for its own sake, it breaks the immersion. Anyways, I don't know how on topic I was there. I think Lord of the Rings was a slam dunk. That being said, as an Avatar fan, you love that set. I mean, I'm an Avatar fan I'm an Avatar fan too. I just prefer that the style of the art had matched Magic better. Like, I don't want an Avatar set with Magic's rules. I want Avatar in the Magic universe. You know what I mean? Like, so for me, that's a big distinction, I guess.
There is time for prey and time for action. Now is
There's time for pee. There's time for poo. How do you feel about Universe Beyond and MG? Yeah, yeah.
Read this.
Read this. I want to play the Borax, but I have too many cards in hand, too many cards on the field. Let's play Renathal.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
Also, was there a lethal here I just missed? 4, 5. I don't think so. Did I see the new Legends card back? No, but I heard about it. As far as what I like beyond like stuff like StarCraft and Hearthstone again, yes. But I want stuff like StarCraft. I don't want like, you know, non-Blizzard IP stuff. You know, I'd love to see
What knowledge do the stars provide?
like as long as we're not like, especially as long as we're not trying to like, you know, keep the Warcraft vibe in Hearthstone anymore. Like, just, you know, have it regularly do the other ones. Like, make a Diablo set, make a StarCraft set, make an Overwatch set. You know, like, I don't know. That could be cool. I also wouldn't mind like actual outside of Hearthstone stuff either. That could be fun if it's done right. But and like a lot of that is just because I feel like the Hearthstone aesthetic is already down the drain, you know, like I might not feel the same way if it hadn't been so many years of goofification. I think it was actually lethal. No, if you did Libram Justice and Marshio, it would not surprise me. All right, chat. We get to Vorax. I hope you're excited. This is my favorite Vorax play, by the way. Getting the second giant thing. Last I checked, which was a long time ago, the plant did not produce a second one of those. So we'll see what it does. Yeah. Magic has its own lore, no need to use of other universes. That's not why they do it, though. It's not because Magic is lacking in lore. Boo, no second Libram. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't. Or I was confident it would. You know, sometimes things change. They do it because of money. Real. That even wasn't the simplification I was going for. Yeah, what I really need here is... Really? Both of them straight into the Vorax? I was gonna say I need Adis. Gosh, that was annoying. Nothing else I can play this turn. I guess I'll just draw that.
Burn away your transgressions! Purity!
I must move quickly.
Reporting for duty.
That was 8 tails in a row.
Fabrics fit for Her Majesty.
I really like when they do Universes Beyond and like in other things that I personally care about. Like I would love a Star Wars one. But yeah, so I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. I wanted to make a Lord of the Rings deck. I made it was like a miracle Lord of the Nazgul deck.
Shatrak will not fall in vain.
I really like that one conceptually, but my friends did not enjoy playing against it. I don't think I had a single enjoyable game with that just because I either lost or my friends hated it. So I mostly took it apart and haven't played it since.
To battle! Reporting for duty.
And that was the last like Universes Beyond one I tried to build. Like, I really like the art on the. I bet I abused Ristic Studies. I don't think I own a Ristic Studies. Thanks, Jasmine. And what else? Trying to think of what, like, I know there are other Universes Beyond that have interested me. I wanted to build a, like back to Lord of the Rings, I wanted to build a Sauron deck. That one seemed like slow and cattywampus. But yeah, so this this Doom is the first one that's come out where like that's something I really like. Time for a Martian stool to build a deck in a while.
For the shattered sun.
This dungeon reeks of magic.
It's gonna be so many, chat.
For the shattered sun.
We're gonna get at least 2 Libram Popes, I think. I don't think I hit my face with either one of them. I'm gonna play this just to get it out of my hands.
Move quickly. Shall fall to
is one big Lanessa. He is a big Lanessa. Look at her read. Of course it hit something that would die. That's so silly. You think people who hate Libram Paladin hate for the same reason you say people hate spam decks when you talk about Raza and View Priest? Well, I think it's because this is the biggest. So the reason they hated the first Libram Paladin in Standard is because it was strong. And whenever a Paladin aggro deck is strong, it gets played a lot in Standard, and people hate playing against it. That's that one. This one, it's because this keeps coming back. People don't like it when your opponent isn't able to run out of value. Have a Doomsday combo in there for the flavor. MTG Doomsday. Search your library and graveyard for 5 cards and exile the rest. Put the chosen cards on the top of your library in any order. You can just have your life rounded out. That's a cute idea. Lanessa, can you absorb some of these? Can you absorb some? Holy. She barely took any of that. That's a really good idea, Galapals. I think I'll be... Oh! All of the things got value! All of my cute cards got to do something! Ah! Let's go! Didn't play Adis. Adis had a previous game. Running Yogg in this list gives plus 1 million aura. My audience does not like Yogg. My YouTube audience. I've never had a Yogg video do well, ever. So I don't play it anymore. Does this deck have all the Librams? It does not. You guys like it when I burp in the microphone? Every time you burp, I nearly fall off my chair. Good. What else did the Triant decks run? I was gonna maybe run like Renathal, but eh. Guapo's giving me a starting off point. feel like Mulch Muncher has to be something. Why doesn't anyone play it? Chat? I'm gonna ruin your deck. Oh, aquatic isn't. Man, it's not nature. I wish Mulch Muncher was something that died. True. Normally, if Triants die, we lose. Oh, we're gonna lose anyway, so might as well suck and lose. We don't have too many minions for that, right? I think that's fine. Remember when they nerfed this? Does Floop ever do anything? It copies Owl. It doesn't, right? Yeah. Second cornucopia. This isn't good enough? Oh, the spell? Meh. The minion is good at copy Blood Treant. So it copies Blood Treant or it copies fine. Which one of these is worse? You think Gift's worse? I can see it. No Goro, no Goro. Is this card really bad? I understand it's not one of the better ones, but is it really bad? The deal 2 summon a Trine is good? Alright, cool. Is this the best deck ever, chat? Thank you. Should we be hipster, Hazelbark?
Forest is alive.
I'm gonna talk to you like you're humans. Get ready. Greetings, fellow humans. Marshio Boo here. Today, I'm gonna be playing some Treant Druid. It got this new funny spell. It's the best spell that's ever existed that isn't one of the others, and it's not even in my deck. Where is it? All right, we're gonna have to redo that in a second. Hey, somebody was barking. No! Okay, good. It is nature. All right. Scary Martian. I am the scariest Martian. Rip your ears. I'm so sorry. Last time I had to do that, I got up first. My bad. He's been getting a lot better about that though. He doesn't like go all crazy nutso all the time anymore. All right. Man, chat, can you spam nice things in the chat to get this stupid comment off my thing? You love potatoes? Good job. All right, here we go. Greetings, fellow humans. Marshio here. Today, I'm going to be playing a tree deck to celebrate this brand new tree spell. All right, we got all the funny trees in here, and we're running Hamul, so we'll have all that extra hero power value. I hope you look forward to it. Oh, we got Mulch Monster. It's the best card ever. It's a card that isn't a card. Goodbye. Worst intro yet. I'm not redoing it. Best intro yet? Thank you. Are we gonna put them in a stew? Yes. Boil and mash them, stick it in a stew. Free stew. Free the stew, chat. Ba, ba, ba.
Hazelbark versus Jaina.
Beaver stew?
You asked for it.
Hear that song
Beaver
of
stew.
the wind, dearie?
This seems like a hand. You might have gotten a job. Best of luck to you. I hope you got a job. But turn 4 is going to be lit, chat.
I see you.
Streamers too? You don't want streamers too? What if it's good stew? What then? What the who?
Guess who?
I'll show you guess who. My opponent's gonna get to draw like 40 secrets off of this.
It'll be our little secret.
Whoa, how groovy.
Guess that is pretty good.
Sparkle.
Wait, is this an actual secret mage? What the who? Number 2. Yep. Your blood pressure went up because it's secret mage? Yeah.
Were you followed?
Save the screen part, and when you edit the video, add it to the end of the intro just for science. Word. My opponent just added a non-scary secret. Do you think it's Omayog?
Sparkle.
That was not the spell I thought it was. Alright. I thought that was the good one. There's a lot of spells, chat. When are they going to add the sorry button back? Nobody knows. calling this Tree Druid and not even running Ancient of Lore and Greybow. What was I thinking? What was I thinking, chat?
I'm late. I'm late.
Oh my goodness, can we not with all that? It's too many secrets. I don't like it. I don't like where this is going. Rude. I don't think we're gonna win this one, chat. Not gonna lie. This is a good matchup for Munchers. Yeah, it would be great to have one. I know that there's one on the bottom of my deck.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Yeah, I wonder if losing Moonlight in aquatic form is worth the imbue hero power. You should have taunt. If they unnerf Cabal Lackey with Secret Mage Return, likely. I don't know. I don't know that it would be like a meta monster or anything, but I think it would be fine. I want Secret Mage to be nerfed into unplayable in any context. I think I was looking at Cyberman Squadron. Forget what it does though. Style of the Infinite do. Neat. That has to die, huh? Should have pressed this button first. Yep. Chat, I suck. I didn't mean to. Will Martian make a good move this game? Denagon does 20 on its third.
It'll be our little secret.
Sundial of the Infinite ends the turn, makes it so... Oh, myriad creatures stick around. That's cute.
Your signature is required.
I'll miss you, Flippiness Floop.
I'm late. I'm late.
What a clean swipe. I did enjoy doing that. Have we seen 2 objections yet? Can't see. I need to move this over. It used to be over. Why is it over there now? Only 1 objection. Alright. Mulch Muncher, no!
Tree falls, so a seed may grow.
Yeah, I've moved it before, Tamser, thank you. It's just a matter of doing it. Secret Mage is balling, you're balling. Balls. Cowbells. Enjoy dinner. Hearthstoner.
I must protect the wild.
Malfurion, how much you've grown.
Was this even a good keep? I don't think so. I think I wanted to hard mull for the draw and for the thing that grows in hand. Come in. Chickens.
I see you've brought guests.
$30 card, or yeah, 30 card. No Ysera Druid. Oh, it's a mirror. By mirror, I mean they're playing the better version of this deck. Except that mine rewards me for having Triants die, and theirs doesn't. Fancy that. 2 men of culture? I feel like instead of composting, what I want is life from death. That is a nature spell, isn't it? I really like life from death. I think it's a really good card.
Spectacular. Time waits for no
Ow.
one.
This is going to be very anticlimactic if I have to play it next turn. That's my story about that. You know what card fell off that, like, I'm shocked it did? Arbor Up. Chat, do you remember Arbor Up? That card used to be, like, the nuts finisher in Druid, and now it doesn't get played at all, even in a Treant deck. Why is my opponent also playing the funny new spell that I was playing just for funnies? It's wild, it looks good, yeah. It was so good, it used to be the nuts. Prince Renethal was the play there? Maybe. Seems pretty good. On 3 when I pressed the hero power and had something with 1, 2 less. Yeah. Maybe onto something. Do the hero power minions count as treants? Wouldn't it be cool if they did? But no. I had to play Boom Boss 6 times in one game as Rogue today. It was disgusting. Sounds fun. Did your opponent concede? Did you win? 6 times feels like a lot. For your opponent not to leave or explode.
Time waits for no one.
Your opponent left. Plant Golem is very different from a Treant in lore. I would imagine if I knew any WoW lore. We're getting there. Do people still play Flipper Friends? That card used to piss you off. Why? Was it because it was too loud? That's why it pissed me off. People don't play Flipper Friends now. That died when Floop died. Or Gloop died. Jeez. Chat, I feel like my version of the deck might be a little worse than my opponent's. I don't know what it is. Just a feeling. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. At least it didn't matter. But that was an order lull. Not technically dead. Remember Fruit Druid? Yeah. The value of Flipper Friends was dumb. I actually think Flipper Friends was kind of pretty good spot power-wise, personally. Come on, Mulch Muncher. Can you just one time be drawn off of my stuff? I'm not dead on board. No. I guess all I had to do to cinch this game was not play the Blood Treant, huh?
Nature will rise against you.
But then, like, what was I doing the next turn? This should at least give the Triants rush. Why is this so bad? Can you imagine if they had charge? Gosh, I wish Classic was still around. I loved having Classic as something I could just dip my toes into every once and again. Trace is a Spanish word that means three. Good job, Zeno.
Versus Ulfar.
the faint of heart.
Hear that song on the wind, dearie?
Hear that song on the wind, dearie?
Weren't classics queue times abominable? They weren't worse than like
Well met,
that like
Mainlander.
at high legend, sure, yeah. Not even high legend, but like, you know, legend they started to get kind of bad. But first of all, it was a lightning rod for the bot accounts, so eventually you didn't have any egregious queue times at all. But I mean, if you're only playing, you know, like 10 or less classic games a month just for the fun of it, no, I don't think the queue times were that bad. So from playing the games that I've played so far, I don't think that this adds enough value to be worth losing the, you know, the tiny cards that we lost to put it in. Like, I can't even Moonlit Guidance a Mulch Muncher, you know. Make hero power cost 1. Rude. I'm not supposed to have Manus. Get that out. I think that worked out okay. What did they discard? We'll never know. A&R, nice. A beetle, nice. Release, nice. Always innervate. Let's go. Every time. Hoo-hoo! You didn't want to draw first? What if you drew a 10 card this one? You don't want the draw card? A strange thing to do. Did they really not get any of the buffs?
I can't hold all these.
Still lethal? Chat, am I stupid? How would it be lethal? Oh, I got this one. Messed up. Dumb. Wait, what did I play that cost mana? It wasn't lethal, was it? Okay, yeah, thank you. Must have forgot they could draw. Yeah, it doesn't come up very often, especially now that when you play it on 4 sometimes it doesn't even give it to you. Right? Maybe not. Yeah. My opponent is not good at drawing the things. There we go. What do you pick here in their spot? You gotta go for the 2 legendaries, right? Bob? Don't you dare bob me. I see. That makes sense. If you don't have a clear thing, don't you go for the summon 2 legendaries one? I don't know. Even if discounted what saved them, they had to get Bob in the next 3 cards. You had lethal in hand, Bob didn't save them. Right, but we're talking about their decisions. We're not talking about how the game would actually go. They don't know that I have lethal in hand.
Versus Nazar.
Awakening the nightmare.
Hear that song on the wind, dearie?
Is Ket Guy wearing a Santa hat? Who's Ket Guy? I am.
I see you brought I see you brought guests.
Yeah, can one of these opponents let me play the Muncher so that I can put it in the thumbnail? This is sucky butt stew, by the way. I don't know if any of you guys noticed. Why doesn't this have Battle Cry imbue your hero power? That, like, remember when I was back talking people in chat who would say stuff like that? It's like, it does have an effect. It just happens whether or not you draw it. Classic Martian. Alright. Why wouldn't I give my opponent extra mana when I have nothing in my hand to capitalize on it? It's the patches of the deck? You're the patches of the deck. Come on. You know better than that. So funny to you, the tour guide still sees play. I think it's kind of a duty card in Questlock Warlock, isn't it? I wouldn't run it. You don't have nothing, you have a 5/6. You have a 5/6. Tour Guide Loki, one of the best neutral cards ever. Maybe, I don't know. Marshio, Battlecry, play exclusively Stew. I do play a lot of Stew. No shot that's true? Yeah, I don't think there's too many. Go forth, my I don't have nothing, I have a 5/6. Let's get that Tour Guide and that Raised Dead Pool. Maybe for non-legendaries? I don't think so. You don't think we're winning this one? Yeah, I don't feel good, Mr. Stark. I think what I really want to draw here is this one.
I ain't talking.
Muncher, we win. So I don't think that's true? Yeah, I don't either.
Fails. Try crystal.
Scratch that, Dirty Rat is better. I don't think Dirty Rat is a top 20 neutral non-legendary. I think it's a top 5 bait card. It's like not too bad right now. There were definitely a couple years where like it was actively bad and everyone still kept playing it. It was so funny. Like, Dirty Rat did not flip any matchups, and it was still getting played non-stop. Good times. Chat, this hand reminds me of Butt Stool, just so you guys know. My first Triant. Let's go. Marshio's a top 5 big card. Also true. People just think he's fun. Some people think he... no. People definitely insist that he's necessary all the time. Like, he's definitely one of the ones that, like, chat is the most wrong about the most often. Hearthstone players crave interaction. Yeah, I wouldn't put him in a... I don't think I'd put Dirty Rat in top 20. Certainly wouldn't put Tour Guide in top 20. It's just me spitballing, though. I haven't, like, sat down and looked. Top 5 cards Hearthstone players are the most wrong about. Lucia, Dirty Rat, Patches.
Tree falls, so a seed may grow.
Corrupt the waters. Skulking Geist. Sticky Fingers easily, yeah. There's a lot of them. Yogg has to be top 1. We're doing non-legendary neutral cards. But if we were talking about just top 5 most powerful cards ever, I think there's an argument that Titan Yogg would be number 1. I don't know that it's what I would personally actually pick, but I think it's a respectable argument that it would be number 1. Oh, Sphere of Sabian? Sure, yeah. Starfish?
Hear that song on the wind, dearie?
Song on the wind, dearie.
I want to keep So because I have Beanstalks, but I think that's stupid. I'm going to go hunt for the better starters.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Favorite Gen 5 starter? Gen 5 was Black and White. Black and White was Delphox, Samurott, and Chestnut, right? No. Chestnut was Gen 4? No, it was Chestnut, right? Superior, you're right. Yeah. I'm old, chat. Don't blame me. Hey, more trees. I literally can't keep up with this stuff anymore. Gen 5 is my least favorite starters. There's not even one there that I really like. I forget what I even picked. Oshawott was almost there, but then Samurott wasn't. Like, Samurott looked like a completely different Pokemon, you know? Like, if Oshawott had turned into, like, a big giant otter instead of a seal, I think it'd be funnier. Emboar has had decks that I've liked attached to it, like the Inferno Fandango Emboar. Has one of the most hilarious decks ever, actually. Gen 5, they reversed a lot of the old in Gen 5 they reset the rules of the trading card game back to how they were initially as a throwback, and all the Diamond and all the Gen 4 cards that already existed were built around the tamer rules that had existed beforehand. So when the going first rules changed to allow you to play literally everything, there was this brief period of time where the game was just like stupid broken, and one of those decks was Embor. I had a lot of fun with that one. I think I like Superior's design the most of any of them, if I had to pick one. I think I like Superior more than I used to. Maybe the reason that I don't like Superior is it's never really had a good card. Do I have a favorite gen? Design-wise, it might be Gen 4. Gameplay-wise, it's either Gen 3 or Gen 2. I absolutely dislike Samurott, ruins the line, yeah. You love pigs, so you enjoy Tepig. We're close. Soon, my precious. Soon. It's pretty big, right? Let's just do it. That's what she said. Is this standard? Yes. That's why it has all my wild cards in it. Chat, why am I so rude? I don't even, like, I'm not even trying to be rude. I'm just trying to be stupid. But, like, I've noticed that, like... I take so many comments unseriously, and it's just like part of the fun for me. It doesn't really, you know, like it's just a line of text on my end. I have to remember there's a human over there that I'm just like saying like I don't mean it that harshly. I'm just being stupid. Gen 4 gameplay, in my opinion, Gen 3 Pokemon design. I really didn't like the Gen 3 Pokemon design when it came out, because that was the first gen where they started adding lines onto the Pokemon. Like, Pokemon just got busier after that. Oh my goodness, I lose. But looking back, like, I got used to it, obviously. So Gen 3 is... Might go 4, 1, 2, 3 for Pokemon design for me. No, 4, 2, 1, 3. Honestly, I gotta give it to 2. I really liked 2. It's so, like, people are such hipsters. People love to crap on Gen 2 these days just because everyone likes it. It's so funny. Yeah, like, Gen 4 gameplay is supposed to be iconic, right? I played a little bit of it.
Hear that song on the
Like, for the
wind,
games.
dearie?
It's okay to be a little sarcastic? Okay. Gen 2 more like Gen Stew? Gen 7 is great. That's XY, right? Wait. No, that's Sun and Moon. The game itself was bad. I did like the Pokemon design, so I agree.
I see you've brought guests.
Gen 2 is great, but 1 is overrated. I don't think 1 is overrated. I think, like, the simplicity... we're talking about Pokemon, by the way, just in case this makes it into the video. The simplicity of the early gens is a good thing. I think extra lines on all the Pokemon has made the Pokemon not as cool. I don't want any of these. I guess I'll take that one. You have 3 Pokemon games on your Switch you haven't played yet? Oh my goodness. Tier list for starters. Starters as sets, I like that. I actually like that a lot. Because now I don't have to put, like...
Yes.
I should do something. I guess it'll be this. Ooh. I'm not playing that this turn, but I am taking it.
You know.
Sure. You just like Mega, Gigantamax, and Terrestrialized stuff? I actually really liked... I did not like Mega conceptually, and then I played with it and I loved it. I don't like Gigantamax and I don't like Terrestrialize. I think Terrestrialize is the best mechanic from a pure gameplay perspective, but from a thematic standpoint, it sucks so hard. I think it's so dumb. It looks awful. Gigantamax isn't far behind it. I don't like either of those, but I think the Terrestrialize was good for like gameplay. I care much more about themes with Pokemon than I do with that's not true. The gameplay that I care about in Pokemon is the...
What was I thinking of again?
Not the competitive gameplay. Like, for the Game Boy game. That's just me. I would care more about it if it was more accessible, but it isn't. Anyways. For Pokemon designs, what do I think? You guys can't see Gen 1. Gen 1's at least going here. Okay, so I think Feraligatr is one of the coolest starters of all time. I think Quilava's okay, and I think Meganum's well, I mean, like, Typhlosion, the Typhlosion line, I think it's weaker as it evolves. And the Feraligatr line stays solid the whole way through.
Yes.
But the first two, like, I don't hate Typhlosion. I just really like Cyndaquil, and I really like Quilava. And then you get to Typhlosion, and it's like, well, this isn't bad. But the other two were sick. No, Gen 3 is going in S, for sure. The nuts. I really like Infernape. I do like Empoleon. Yeah, this one could go here. Meh. I like Greninja. I think Delphox is okay. Chestnut's whatever. Yeah. Like Decidueye. I feel like Incineroar is just iconic, but like from a design perspective, I think it's a little stupid. But like, I really like playing Incineroar in Smash Brothers, so I've come to love it. Ugh, stupid.
What was I thinking of
This
again?
is a mad generation. I don't know. Like, it could probably be better than C. probably should have taken Moonlit Guidance there, huh? What did I just play? Oh, gosh darn it, Chad. I was so stupid. I was gonna play that this turn. That's why I took it. I was like, why can't I play this? I actually enjoyed this game. Let's Go was a flawed game, but it wasn't bad. Pikachu. The fun of Pikachu from Yellow version was better shown off in Heart Gold Soul Silver when you could pick your own. Like having just a stupid Pikachu follow you around the whole game was kind of bad. That's what I liked about Let's Go, is it like gave them special moves that made them a little broken. So you didn't feel like you had a liability the whole time. I wouldn't give them D, but I wouldn't put them... This needs to be higher. I don't know why. So like we have what I think is the coolest starter ever, and then we have a really good one and a decent one. So I feel like this should at least be an A. Why does this exist, chat? Why are they doing this to me? It's so obnoxious. I haven't even played that many trees. We're gonna lose this game. Pikachu and Eevee in C tier seems criminally low. Really? I don't like Eevee that much as a start. Okay, when I liked Eevee as a starter, actually, it was Coliseum. In Coliseum, you get Umbreon and Espeon in the first one. That was really cool. And in the second Coliseum, you just got 2 Eevees, and you could turn them into whichever Eevees you wanted. So, like, I could bump them up for that. Man, that's more about the gameplay. I don't know. It's kind of cool. I love the Hisuian ones, but these aren't my favorites of the Hisuian ones. Ugh. Yeah, I didn't like these ones at all. Man. My opinion is... the difference in tiers isn't that much to me. I think, you think these are minimum A? Yeah, I don't love them that much. I think that they're cute in the right light. I lose. Everything after Gen 4 is okay at best. Yeah, I mean, like, the starters, I haven't liked a lot of them since Gen 4, I agree. But, like, they have, like, hits, right? Like, Decidueye I like, Greninja I like, Delphox... My enjoyment of Delphox has skyrocketed since the Mega came out. I think the Mega is sick. That thing looks so cool. But yeah, these ones don't even have ones that I kind of enjoy, right? I almost want to bump Gen 1 up. Like, it's definitely behind that one, but, like, same thing as for Alligator. All 3 of them just kind of stay... The quality stays the same the whole way through. Like, I don't know. Did I try Renounced Darkness Druid? I did not. Did you?
Hazelbark versus Thompson.
Stormwind will tremble before Tamsin roam.
You love Mega Meganium? Yeah, it's hilarious. Chat, I'm gonna keep. I have to at least toss that stuff. Maybe I shouldn't have keeping both Maybe I shouldn't have keeping both draw cards. Oh my goodness. How much longer do you guys think I'm gonna last? I think I'm dying. I don't think my brain's gonna work much longer.
I see you've brought gas.
Speaking of how stupid my brain is, how are we doing video-wise? We've got 5 minutes of gameplay. The nuts. One day, sorry. I'm not surprised. Alright, Ozymandias. Do your thing. This deck has won once. Real. Best deck ever. Hi, Chiron. That's how you know it's OP. Draw 3 minions, let's go! Thank goodness, I was gonna be so unhappy. I think I'm gonna try, remind me chat, I'm gonna try this again next time, but I'm gonna cut the imbue package that I don't think is really doing it many favors and play it with the good cards like Moonlit Guidance and Aquatic Worm. Has my background changed? How long has it been since you've seen a Martian video? I have changed states. Oh, I guess I'm mulching that. Yeah, there's no way around it. I'm gonna play this while it's free though. I last watched a YouTube video from me today where
Flesh fails. Try crystal.
Fragile minds. Fragile minds.
ooh, let's go. You love Mildred? Also a Mildred fan. Oh, I'm out of coffee again. Terrible news.
The demon seed.
Chat, do you think my trees can beat this questline Warlock?
Fragile minds. Fragile
No? Uh-oh. My trees are doomed. But it's not impossible? Alright. So you're telling me there's a chance. Most matches are almost ready. The semen indeed is too strong. You did it. You made me say it. that's more Muncher. Even if you die, you didn't lose. You won by allowing your opponent to win. Real. It's the truest thing you've said to me since the last time. Are they gonna Plague of Flames me? Always misses the 8/8. Ah, never mind. These munchers are gonna be munchalicious, chat. You don't even know. All right. Eh? That plant was pretty big. No. Alright, now I think we lose. All of Stormwind will eat my chunks. Jeez. Give me the taunt thing, please. Man. They never have 5 damage worth of Bungus. No! Oh gosh, stop it.
A tree falls, so a seed may grow.
Tree falls, the demon seed may grow.
I'm gonna keep that one. It was almost cute. We've also reached the point of our show where I'm kind of eager to be done and start doing other things. I've been streaming for 3 hours, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when it's my only day off and I have other things I want to accomplish today, it's a lot. If only I had Starfish to get rid of Freeze. You're true.
Hazelbark!
Constantinus. Ew.
Awakening the nightmare.
Don't talk to Hazelbark
Hear
that way.
that song on the wind, dearie?
They are flirting with each other. That's disgusting.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Remember when this was Innervate? No king shaming? Some people love trees? Okay. Fair enough. Chat, did I just lose? Oh. I've got this? Alright, cool. Will they trade? Believe in the heart of the cards. Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it, chat. Believe in the fart of the cards. There's your starfish. At least it was all worth it. Yeah, you go ahead and trade. That'll be terrible for me. No, trade more. Don't actually do it? Okay. Take book. Chat, I'm gonna need to discover so much healing to win this game. That's my story. I feel like I need more draw. Thanks, man. See, now I got draw. Appreciate it. Oh, don't play it raw. That's nasty. That's nasty. Do you think they will nerf something wild before the expansion launch? Nobody knows. I think they'll do something eventually. Whether that something involves wild or not is a mystery to me.
Give me some sludge.
Give me some sludge. Howard. Hey, that thing. Ooh, we got the muncher, chat. We're munching. We are officially munching. Pressure's on? No, the pressure's so off. It's not on. Nothing's on. It's off. We win. Opponent just got riggedy wrecked by trees. Gosh, was that really my 5th win of the stream? I'm uninstalling. What makes these vegan? Have I been playing this deck the whole stream? No, I haven't. Just calling it vegan because it's all trees. But what if they're carnivorous trees? Get broccolied, son? Real.
Fire does more than burn.
Hear that song on the wind, dearie?
Blue skidoo, we can too.
Ah, I see you've brought guests. Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Is Polt rotating soon? No. Polt is like the one of the big, like Dragapult is the one really big deck that is not rotating in Pokemon. Gardevoir, Goldango, and Charizard are all rotating. Man's still alive? Yep, keeping it going. You're confident Blood Treant doesn't count as vegan? True. Mirror? This is a spaghetti mirror. My opponent's like, what? 200 minutes for 5 wins is 1 win per 40 minutes. Isn't that still better than what you were averaging when you were pushed High Legend with 15-minute queues? That's 4 wins an hour. Because the games last 2 seconds. I kind of want composting. Yeah, I'm like out of gas, right? Really want to take this, but I think I take composting here. And I have to play it now? I don't know. I don't love it.
Time has come to dethrone our former master.
I am in awe.
My board.
Stay alert, my children.
Stay alert, my fungus. I won't lie to you, chat. Dragon and Budruid sounds super cool. Would love to play a deck like that. Is this just Imbue Druid like it was when it was in Standard? Or, like when Showdown was in Standard? Is that what this is? No idea for next Whizbang, Rafam Whizbang. Each game you start with a copy of your opponent's deck. Do you know how many people would hate that? People hate mirrors. Reno, Dragon, and Budruid. My opponent is an actual gamer. The likes of which we've never seen. The deck is cool. I want to steal it. I guess. Beef stew. I can't believe this card got reverted and people still don't play it. It's like such a solid card, but like it missed its year that it would have been a wild thing. Oh, well, I'm glad that's what I wanted to do, because I did not purposely click that just now. Okay. Would I add it to my deck? What? Oh, the miracle growth? Depends on the deck. I wouldn't put it in this one. Feel like I could definitely see it. Highlander Nature Druid. I could see it going in that deck. And I'm out on the Highlander front. Like, oh no, it doesn't matter. Never mind, I don't know, because if it's imbue. Oh, you can run a hero power deck and Reno Lone Ranger doesn't ruin your deck if it's Highlander. Now I really want to build this. That's so cool. Because all you have to do is imbue again and your hero power comes back. But yeah, I think Miracle Growth definitely in a Highlander imbue druid deck, I think it makes the cut. I'm gonna steal my opponent's idea.
Now is the time to
You hear that, Bluebell? I'm gonna do it. Looking for a standoff? Be careful, it's up my nose.
Druids of Azeroth.
That is not the standoff I was expecting. I guess we win. Have you come across any decks playing the new guy that kills all 2-cost cards? Yeah, it's been played against me a couple times. I was trading bad to disable Highlander. It's I wasn't afraid of Reno Jackson there, and they'd already played their Zephyrus, so it didn't turn off anything meaningful.
I will stand down.
Yay! They had Tordella, would I still have lethal? I don't know. 9, 5, and 5 is 19, and then the loss I used was this one's 27. Let's do one more. Guess you're pretty much careful sometimes, but it didn't It didn't do anything. Because it was lethal on board anyway, right?
Thunder King!
I am the slayer of kings and gods.
Hear that song on the wind, dearie?
I will say though, I didn't even think about that as an option. Like I didn't process it until it was already over. Wow, this hand reminds me of Chicken Bungus. Is this even a good keep?
I see
Oh my
you
goodness, is the
brought
1 mana make 2 Triants spell? Is that not a nature spell? Is that why it's not in here? What's that spell called? It makes 2 Saprolings, then it makes 2 Triants. Why wouldn't it be a nature spell? The one that blossoms. Yeah, word, Xeno word. Which spell? I don't remember what its name is. It's 1 for make 2 1/1 Saprolings, and then after 2 turns it makes 2 2/2 Treants. What's the name of it? I'm pretty sure it's not a nature spell, and people were barking about that when it first came out. What? Alright. It's not very good, and it's also not nature. It's like the best card in Treant Druid. Literally the best one. It's the highest mulligan. That's a good top deck. Highest mulligan win rate card in Treant Druid is the one that blossoms. What is it called? I guess I win. But yeah, it's not a nature spell, so that's why it doesn't get to be in here. Forest Seedlings? Ah, very good. I ran out of coffee again, chat. I miss it every day. Forest Seedling should definitely be a nature spell. There's no reason it shouldn't be. It seems so strange. Why wouldn't it be? Give me one good reason, chat.
Hazelbark versus
Zephyranthes. Zephyranthes.
Darkness incarnate. Challenge me at your peril.
Hear that song on the wind,
Parallel, you guess.
dearie?
I see you brought guests.
Living Rich is a nature spell and does the same thing. Hearthstone just forgot to add the nature tag. That wouldn't surprise me. Except they were definitely reminded of it. And usually when they're reminded of something that's like a big flavor fail like that, they fix it. I think I heard some excuse like it's not like being cast, it is the seedling, but that's what a minion is. I don't remember what it is. I don't remember what the silly excuse was, but I remember there was one. Hey, we were just talking about you. I think Jordan's onto something. I think like for whatever reason, Force Seedlings wasn't. They felt like it would be too strong if it was a nature spell, and then their excuse was whatever silly. Like I feel bad mentioning what I just said because I don't remember exactly what they said. You know, so grain of salt, I guess. It's been a while since I've thought about it. I see you've brought guests, pretty sure. But maybe it works either way, so I don't know. Rude. It would be really funny if by that logic pre-blossom or post-blossom saw a type change like that. Alright, good luck opponent. Hey, I'm back again. Didn't you say like almost 2 hours ago you are no longer having fun? What happened? I don't stream for fun these days. I usually play YouTube vids at 2 times speed, so I mishear a lot of minion voice lines. Real. That's a big board. It is quite juicy. But also, like, me mentioning that I had stopped having fun was in the context of me not playing the deck I was playing anymore, which I am no longer, so there you go. Is this one off? It's a little more than one off. But I think I'm feeling pretty good. What can they do here? Other than lose to me. Get really lucky.
Thou solve a murder mystery.
Surely it can't do 14 damage. It actually was possible, but you love to win. Renethal putting in work, yeah. Fire! Ah! It's almost 2. Still have enough day to do something. Let's see. How are we doing? Is this the only new thing of today? Did we not get another chance at Maestra? It's just this. Chat, I have to wait a whole nother week. Just let me buy the stupid Maestra. Well, I don't want this. And I don't want this. Gosh, that looks so ugly. Aside from the way that the pets are delivered, I think most of the pets are horrible to look at. I don't like them. Okay, that's cool. What are these random choices? It's a mage skin. Well, I actually don't really want any of this. I wanted a lot of the stuff on the last one. But like, watch, this is the one where I'm gonna first roll this stupid Hogger thing. A card back? I mean, it's cool, but you can't see them in game. Card backs are pointless. Alright. Another amazing experience with the Dark Moon Fair. I will be back. I try to stream once a week. When am I going to stream next week? Right, next week is my 10th anniversary, chat. I will have been married 10 years. Is that next week? It's at the end of next week. So, I work tomorrow through Sunday. And then I think I have Monday off, but I might work Monday. Just because I try to pick up 6 days. Because then I have the Sunday of the end of the week. Yes, off for that reason. So yes. So if I do stream, it's going to be like Sunday morning or Saturday night or something. So, yeah. What's my job? I pack groceries. Goodbye, friends. I miss you.